Hey, hello everybody. Welcome to Pixies. Okay, that was very fun. I hope my mic is doing better than last time. If I'm correct, it should have a noise suppression this time. I keep on improving the stream, so I hope it works. Welcome in, Angel Darkness. Nice of you to join again. So yeah, if you read the title, the planning for today is that we're gonna draw out of the sketches that I have in my sketchbook. And then I'm gonna talk a little bit more about the information about the channel, what the plan is, and stuff like that. I hope the people that joined into the test stream earlier today also are in here or are coming. I would very much appreciate. Um, so yes, I have my chat open on my other screen, and I hope everything goes right. Let's put on the light because it's a little bit dark in here. Not too bright. Yes. I was finally able to switch my attention to go to in I can play with my laptop. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, for today I'm not. Well, I am going to play Genshin today because I still need to do my dailies, but it's not on the plan for like the stream schedule. Wow. But yeah, I'm planning to stream like a little bit on a longer side today. At least that's the idea because like last week was a little bit short because I was sick. It's great. Um, so yes, the idea that I want to work out is I wanted to work on this specific sketch that I already made. Can't find it. Oh, oh, give me a second. But how was your day in your darkness? Is everything fine? I'm doing fine. Hope that's the case. So I'm trying to download this because apparently I made the thumbnail on like my other laptop, so the picture that I need is not in here. I should have figured out, but I did not. I should do like this. Yes. Yes. So I wanted to work out this drawing that I made earlier today because I was thinking because I currently do not have, I'm not going to have like a webcam or anything. So I was thinking maybe I could do like a PNG tuber kind of situation. Like I said, I want to try and improve the stream, so make like a chat window, animations for people subscribing, people donating, stuff like that. So I will want to slowly build that up, and making a PNG tuber might be a good start for that. Um, as it would be like a first step onto the actual plan, which I'm going to work on, which is what I want to try and do is I want to try and make a VTuber model myself and stream with that, which is kind of I can actually show you. I have been the idea of making a VTuber model and learning how to make it has been in my mind for quite a while. Like I made this design, I don't know when exactly, but I can look it up. Yeah, this was like in January. This is not gonna be the final design though, but it was the first design that I made. Now I have like a line of VTuber designs that I went through the year, and the last one is closely gonna resemble, hopefully. At least I hope I finally have the final design for the model, and I want to work towards that. And it was kind of, I wanted to have it as a surprise, but it might be more fun to work on it while streaming, first of all. Second of all, it's gonna take a long time to do that, and I wanted to wait with making the fanfic and like streaming so I had the VTuber model ready. Um, yeah, I refrained from doing that as that will take a long time. So in this map, I have a lot of stuff which is meant for the channel. I have some concepts art. This is not final because I already edited some other stuff. So I still need to make a reference sheet. This is from a previous try of mine. This one did not make it to the finals. Although I do still use it as like a reference, like a little bit how I want it to be. It was not exactly what I had in mind. And this is how far I've gone so far. I'm not 100% on the eyes yet, but we'll see how it will develop. It's also not what I'm going to work on today. Like I said, I want to try and make a PNG tuber first and see how things go and then decide from there. So that's kind of the plan. I do have some plans for puppets and designs like that. I have plans to maybe stream on Twitch, as you can have more modifications on Twitch, I believe. So that might be nicer to do, but it's just going to be like, how does stuff feel? How am I going to finish? And how's the channel going to do? Is it worth it to put a lot of effort into it? Stuff like that. So yeah, that's kind of the idea. That's the new information that was in the thumbnail. Yoo-hoo. Yeah, for me, it's kind of a lot, but I want to do it anyway. So you will just see how it goes. I made a little sketch already for the tuber. I wanted the hat to be slightly tilted. So yeah, I made like a rough sketch in my sketchbook, and I also made like a very big line sketch on here as well. So yeah, I'm gonna try and work it out. I want to say I'm not the greatest in art. Like for example, for the proportions, I use the models that are provided in Paint. I'm horrible in proportions, so yeah, please take what I draw. It's not all originally mine. It's like some things are provided in the drawing program itself. So do keep that in mind. And yeah, I'll just start sketching, and I will leave the chat actually. It was alright. I was pretty tired since I got about 5 hours of sleep the past 3 days or so. They won't be any different, but yeah, I was quite fine other than that. How did you clearly learn for an exam? Yeah, I was supposed to do like stuff for fundamental genetics today, but I was so tired, and yesterday I worked on it for I believe 5 hours, and I know that not working on it today will end up, yeah, it will help me. It will help me later, but for today, it's what it is. It's what it is. Right. Oh no. Also, I'm like very much looking into like which brushes do I like for like sketching and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna be all over the place. Just to give you a heads up. I'm not completely sure which yeah, drawing. I use Ibis Paint for quite a long time already, so you should like. It would be logical that I at least know what I'm doing in this program by now, but I don't. Also, I'm using a drawing tablet, so yeah, it's pretty nice. I like it. could work. I'm gonna put the ones to save out. First of all, let's put this on the component. And then have this on that's fine, I guess. What's So, which exam are you studying for, Angel of Darkness? So yeah, today I didn't do much. I was actually done pretty early, which is why I'm a little bit disappointed in myself that I did not work on the phenomenon of genetics. Because I really wanted to, but my mind was just not at it this morning, or today in general. So like I wanted to work on it, and I feel like I should have, because I have exams in 2 weeks, and I am behind on phenomenon of genetics so badly. But like I am early, I'm home early tomorrow as well. So, well, technically I'm trying to work out like one chapter a day, which, well, so far 2 days in a row has really been like very pressuring on me. Like I want to keep it up. Like it's not like I don't want to. It's more like I'm just generally tired, and I just, yeah. I really don't have excuses for it either. It's just, I'm tired. Oh, anatomy. Anat anatomy. I can speak English. I remember how to speak English. I wasn't saying anything. I feel like, wasn't it like last time that you were also doing something with anatomy, or did I remember that correctly? Also, the design of the VTuber model slash, yeah, VTuber model that I'm working on, it's like a mix of like a lot of sources of inspiration. Mostly it's from Heaven Officials, if you know Shin Lian. The hairstyle is mostly inspired by that. But also when I started to work on the background, yeah, for example, the wings became less important, at least in the VTuber design. I did put them on the VTuber design because I just like wings. I very much like wings. So I would like to have wings, like one of the two. Um, but yeah, it's like, it's also a little bit with Shinun from Genshin Impact. Um, Yeah, just generally, it just has a lot of inspiration sources, which I do like. I like having multiple sources of inspiration. Yeah, it's a little better. I think I do that. So, it feels weird to not having to switch between like between like layers for each strand of hair, because you look for a VTuber model, you do have to. Well, unless you are cutting later, but I'm trying to do as much um, like separation before. Spinal muscles of the chest, that second belly, yeah, I think so. Anatomy is one of the main things I need to know. Plus, there are some other subjects like Latin history I need to know. So yeah, yeah, Latin we talked about previously before too, I believe. I might be wrong. So yes, my drawing skills might not be the best though, because everything that I can from drawing, I taught myself. I've not been to like a study or anything, and it's something I do on the side of my normal studies. So yeah, it's like it's fun to do, and I do wanna like, for example, the YouTube model, I do wanna make it myself, but it's not like the best you are gonna find. I also don't really have a method for how I do stuff. I just draw and I'll figure it out on the way. Doesn't look too bad. Yep. Almost like this. So yeah, just doing this simple Mario, right? I don't know. I do want to make it. Something that actually looks like something, but I don't know. Have you heard of Alice in Fishes Into Darkness? Just out of curiosity, because it's like one of my favorite animes. I want there to be like strands and stuff coming out, but I don't want to keep it there. Maybe just like very tiny. Is that right? It's or that's strands. It's obvious. Mm. Other side. Mm. Mm. I guess it down isn't sensitive. Nope. Oh, thank you. My design, I don't know. I have drawn this character for like a lot of times by now, so I do think I have like the basics of the design pretty nailed down. But like the details, there are like so many little details that I want to add, and I just have like an idea in my mind, and I just can't get it on paper, or well, I'm drawing digitally, so it's not, yeah, not really on paper, but I feel like it doesn't. How about clips and seconds? I don't know. Yeah, let's go ahead and for now. So I'm sticking on the lines a little bit to see if that makes it a little bit more depth. It does. Oh, you made progress on the puzzle. I can flip that. Maybe I can actually. No, I can do that on this laptop. Unfortunately, cannot show like progress, but I have seen that you like after last stream I checked and you did like all the corners. So I was very much impressed by that. Was that bad? I don't feel like it goes. Yeah, go on back on once again. Well, not really going this way. see. Oh, mm. I got this with bun. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. So yeah, I'm kind of working on like the horns now. I'm not completely sure how I want to do the horns yet. Um, so yeah, like I have another design. I mean, I am pretty set on like the shape of them being a little bit like pointy first, and then just going down again, and then meeting up again in like a half moon kind of shape, and then having it come down again. But like the round thing that I did here and these lines, I'm not set on those yet. They are there, but at least in this design, they're just gonna be there. I don't know whether I will put them in like the final design or not. I'm a little bit like searching for what I want to do with them as of now. It goes for like a lot of things in like, the design. I still need to make like a complete reference sheet for it, which hopefully then I will get like a bigger picture of like what it is exactly that I want to have in design. Would that be nicer to do before like working on the YouTube tutor? Maybe it might be smart, but I just want to draw this out and we'll just see how it goes, whether I like it enough to work with or not, and then we will do a redesign at some point. I actually want to work on the ones that's wait, close those off a second. So I very much like better images. Not to draw. I cannot draw that, but I like just the idea of having like feathery wings on your back or like the just in general. I just very much like them a lot. I don't know. Just something about them makes me love them. And just 9 out of 10 times they're like so cool. And I just can't imagine. I just want to imagine like angel wings. People having angel wings. It's just so cool. But we do not fun as well. Unfortunately, sometimes I wish there was, but oh well. I very much like fantasy things, so in general, I would like to have fantasy aspects in the world. I don't know. Like at one side, it would like make the world amazing, and at the other side, it's probably pretty like dangerous as well to have like magic roaming around. I don't know. I feel like it could cause a lot of troubles as well. If that makes any sense. Also, I'm just rambling on about stuff. If you have a talking subject, Angel of Darkness, yeah, you can feel free to tell me. So yes, drawing feathers, I do think I've gotten a little bit better at it, but it's still not amazing. At like drawing feathers, like this is only the line art. When the coloring starts, I get the base coloring down, and then I'm like the rendering. I am trying to get better at rendering. Like I did do for a Screw project, I had to make like a shell. I can find it after I finish this wing actually. And that one turned out pretty well, so I'm pretty proud of that. But what's the shop? Yes. So I very much liked how that turned out. So that was like a rendering trial for me because I had never done it before. I did like how it turned out. It just, yeah, it just felt like it was a shell. Like, let's put it that way. It felt like it was a shell, which was what it was supposed to be. So, I guess mission successful. I will actually go to that trip. Just, that's something I've worked on for quite, I can actually look up for how long. But, 2 hours isn't too bad. But I made this shell. It's a queen conch. We had to make, well, technically we didn't have to make it, but we had like a certain degree of artistic freedom, which most of the people interpreted it like, oh, we had to make like a video, so with jokes and funny stuff. And I was like, no, I'm gonna draw and conch, and I don't think anybody really noticed it, but I don't care. I had fun drawing it, and like the rendering on the shell isn't too bad in my opinion. Is it amazing? No, but it isn't the worst, at least. Same goes for this piece, kind of. I tried to do a little bit more rendering. For the eyes, I think it worked out pretty well, but yeah, it's not good. But hey, we try, and it's fine. We can try as many things as we want. It doesn't need to be perfect in one go. I would like it that way, but that's just not how it works. Let me flip the images, please. Yes. Okay, here we go again, and we're gonna make some more feathers. So how I usually draw wings is like in this specific shape, like one big like hair. No, it's not really a hair strand. Yeah, this kind of shape, like this, and then having like how the wing is attached to the body, like some shape or form. Like the wing is folded, if that makes sense. I do like how that looks, but it does kind of make like the wings feel like chicken wings, like chicken wings you eat, like how that looks. If that makes any sense. So yeah, I mostly draw it like that. I don't know when or why I started drawing it like that. I just think I did start doing it at some point, and now I just draw the wings like that in that shape. I think it doesn't look bad. Could it look better? Yeah, probably. But I do like how it turns out 9 out of 10 times, so I'm just gonna stick with it. It's more like the placement of the feathers, which I'm usually like, I don't know, could be better. Because like a wing exists out of so many feathers, and you, well, preferably don't want to draw like all the feathers because that's just a lot of time. So usually, well, you try to make like at least I try to make like an outside shape of the feathers, like this, and to give it like a feathery, fluffy feeling, but like to not, I don't know, to not make too many feathers on like the inside of the wing, to keep that like more abstract in a way, so I'm not drawing all individual feathers. One thing is that it will take like a lot of time to draw on all the individual feathers, and another thing is I think it looks like more natural that way. In some way, it does. I don't know how or why. By the way, the character that I'm drawing is called Amorous. How I prefer to be called, like my online name that I use. But it's also like the White Dragon OC. It's based off my actual gacha OC that I use. This. Okay. We're gonna keep that one there. Scroll through. Yes, France, rolling with the France. Take the code. Actually. It's fine. Okay, let's take the campus and then we do the same. I feel like these do have like better colors. This side. I don't know, I just like shape them. I think way better than I might take that back actually. If that was shape with the outside outline is better, but the better skin like the inside of the wing feels more forced than on the middle. I don't know. Hi, Sus, Impasta? How do you want to default, Sus? For Impasta, Sus? What name do you prefer to default? I tried to keep that up, by the way. I might fail at it at some point. But as far as now, it's fine. I myself don't really know what to talk about, to be honest. I'm taking a small break from learning. I have to go back at some point, but in the meantime, we can talk about anything. Yeah, I don't know. Like, maybe just random questions. Like, if you could have like anything magic or like fantasy related. Like, what would you want to have? Like wings, flight, migrating, or anything like that? Like, what would you guys prefer, or what would you guys enjoy? How would you do that? Because it's better so like this. So it was already more. Something like that. Hmm. Yeah, let's just roll it and see how it goes. Have you guys watched any series or anything that you enjoy, or maybe I've watched two and we can talk about it? For myself, I've actually, it might be a little bit childish, but like the Ninjago Rising Dragons, I've watched till season 2, episode 10 now. So, I mean, I grew up with Ninjago, so it's pretty interesting for me to still watch it. I don't know, I've pretty much enjoyed it without giving any spoilers or anything, but I do think the promise of the new series is pretty good. Like, it's less of the same, which I felt like at least the later seasons of the Ninjago series itself felt like a little bit. There were like good parts, but most of it felt like a little bit cheap, at least to me. It doesn't mean that I didn't like it. It was more like could have been better. You get what I mean? I don't know if any of you guys watched Ninjago ever, which is a series I grew up with as a child. Like many others, I have like a whole list of series that I very much enjoyed as a child. And I still like rewatching like series that I watched like at a younger age. I don't know if any other people do that. I feel like more people do that. Just rewatching series they watched in like their youth. But I very much enjoyed rewatching that series. It was fun. Ooh, you did watch it. What did you also watch like the Dragons Rising, or like did you watch a certain part of Ninjago? And if you did, like why did you stop there, or did you specifically like a certain part of like this or a certain season? see. Let's see. Let's go with something else. Nice. Cute. Better. Maybe I could do a more flowy design too. Let's see how that goes. Mm. But yeah, what was your favorite childhood series when you were up in the circus? Oh. Which one of the bad things is going to say that? Let's say there's a lot of what's in Java, but it might be a little bit embarrassing to use too much MLP. I watched MLP too, especially like Friendship is Magic. Friendship is Magic. Wow, I can speak that. Friendship is Magic was like one of my favorite childhood series. And I caught up with that series for actually a pretty long time too. I don't think till the end though. Like the later seasons, I don't think I watched because I don't know. I guess I had less time for it, but like I think for a pretty long time, I don't know how long exactly it run. I know kind of what happens in like the later seasons, but not exactly. But like I think I watched pretty well into like the season counts. I don't know how many there are. Like I still know what happens in like the later parts, but I wasn't actively watching it anymore. Like yeah, what I do actually still keep up with is like Miraculous Ladybug. I don't know anything for that. It sounds like pretty childish, but like there are like such good like children's series back in the well, I say back in the day, but for me at the time they were like amazing. Probably children now have like the same idea about their series, but I just when I watch like newer children's series, I feel like it's just less interesting to me. Yeah, I get what you mean. I don't know. I feel, at least for me, like I might be biased, but I feel like our children series were just better than the ones coming out now. I might be wrong, but like for example, Power Rangers, I also used to watch that a lot, or Avatar, also Korra, Avatar Korra and Avatar. Aang was better in my opinion, but Korra was not bad either. It very much depended on the season though. Like I feel like the season with like Severe, I don't know which season that is, was like a pretty good season of Avatar Korra. Hello, welcome back into the stream. You were there this noon too, like earlier today. Welcome back into the stream, or welcome into the new stream. Yeah, we're kind of just drawing a potential PNG tuber model. I don't think it's gonna be it, but it's still fun to just draw and see how it goes, I guess. So yeah, we were actually just kind of talking about like children's series. So if you have like a series that you use slash still watch, please just put it in there and we can talk about it. Like I like talking about movies and series that I used to watch just or used to watch. I sometimes still watch them. I rewatch like a lot of the series still. Because there's just something about like rewatching them that just is just so much fun. Like you know what's going to happen, but it's still like fun to watch, if you get what I mean. I don't get what this part is doing. I think it's this. Right? Oh, that's I feel like going to just not notice each other, just coming at it. I mean, studying anatomy, like in drawings, is like also, at least in my opinion, is just also drawing because you study like how body works and looks. So also like yeah, how to draw that and put that on like yeah, I want to say paper or digital digitally, just depending on what you prefer. I will need to learn that. So, you know, that is fine. We try, did a workout. I feel like it's too small. If that one feeling. Let's just do it like that. Just, I think this is really weird shade. How long is this stream going? If you count from now on. I do think I am going to log the eyes and then after just yeah, leave it there for today. I know I said I was gonna do a longer stream, but I also still have to do my schoolwork that I need to do, and well, I feel like I'm like a little bit 50-50 on like what I do so far, and then it, for me at least, it's like, oh, I will look at it tomorrow again and just look at what I do. I still am behind. In this case, because I stream like once a week, I will look at it next week and let's see. Like, oh, I like that about it, or I don't. For example, I don't like this. It feels so weird. Can I look at my tool? Wait a second. What's special? No. It's kind of. I feel like maybe it worse. Oh. I am gonna move it to here. Maybe farther. That is obviously not the book I was waiting for. Terrifying. She's looking into my soul, jeez. I think I'll read better. I don't know, I usually just draw it. I think I like drawing it.
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my my message starts to spread, and I had so many dreams. Then you hit your teens, life ain't really what it seems. Try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah.
I mean, I thought I would hate it, but it's not that bad actually.
I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going. I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once.
I thought I would hate it more with the odds, but
Show you where it's at, yeah, how
I,
we can
I
get
do
back.
think it can grow up.
I'll be number one, working hella hard until I get just what I
I think it
want.
very much depends on like how I'm going to do the coloring.
Shooters gonna shoot and I'm gonna shoot until I fall. Always do it
Mm,
alone, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to
okay,
love what
so
I'm doing.
that's everything.
Never slow till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I
And
just
then
wanna
I'll
keep
just go
moving.
to
Yeah, I put
click
out all this
and
art,
do
it's
that
my only
start on the
medicine.
process.
Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win, yeah.
Usually when I'm drawing, I'm silent most of the time, so if I'm too silent, please let me know. I just don't really have any conversational topic to talk about. I mean, we could talk about it, but like, for me, at least, I very much liked The Last Airbender a lot. There's also like, I believe there is like a manga coming out from that as well that I still have to look at. I want to look into. But like, I very much like that and how it was worked out. This is really- It very much like how that was worked out. I very much liked Korra too, but like, I don't know, for Korra, I feel like there was like a lot more focus on like her love life. I mean, how they went around it is pretty nice, but I don't know. Last Airbender had it more like in a joking way. And I don't know. I kind of like that. And in Korra, it was more like a center. Had more like a center point. I mean, it wasn't the center of the story, but it had like a more foreground. I also very much I watched America's Ladybug, like I said before, but I also watched Skylands, and no, not it's not the Skylanders, but like Skylands, as in the series. I like that series too. It's not very much known. It didn't get a season 2 either, but it was like a Nickelodeon series that I very much liked. So that I don't know, other series. Oh, Mia and Me that I very much liked. I think that's like one of the series that I actually did not rewatch. I don't know. Mia and Me just hasn't had the pull to like get me back into watching it, I guess. I'm a beautiful wingwork. Oh well. It's gone now. I don't know actually whether I want. I might actually keep the wing work. And like, I don't think it's that many things. Hmm. Let me do it like this. Also watched Kung Fu Panda. Like as a child, I just like that movie as well. I think I actually still like that movie, especially like the second one. The first one is just the introduction, at least in my opinion. And then in season two, I feel like it really peaked, and then after that, yeah, it still had some good moments. I feel like in season three, because the fan house, I believe that season three was pretty fun to watch as well. But I think season two was like the best. Yeah, so we're finishing up the line art at the moment, and afterwards, I think I'm gonna call this scene off for today, so I can see whether the line art grows on me, whether I like it enough or not. Because like I'm a little bit like I like how it looks, but do I like it enough for it to work it out and to make it in potentially a PNG YouTuber, or is it just like, it's fine, but it doesn't need like the thing is studying for like how to do the line art is never a bad idea. So it's not wasted time in any way, but it is like I know that like trying to render, I need to render too. So also that won't be really be a waste of time, but it is gonna take a lot more time to work on it. So I don't know whether I want to put that time in if it's gonna be a piece that I don't necessarily am gonna do anything with. Especially as there are like other stuff that I wanna work on in streams. And is this then like an important thing that I wanna put focus on, or is it just something that I might work out later? Oh wait, actually want to, or is it something that I might work out on my own later? I don't know. We'll see about that, I guess. By the way, is the music like loud enough for people to hear? Because I have not been able to check that. Actually, I should have checked that because I have music on and it should be that you guys can hear it too. But I'm not completely sure whether that's the case. Okay. Before that, actually, I'm gonna remove the mouth because the mouth is gonna close and open. No, this is not. Okay, that's good. That's good that you can read and read them at the same time. That it's not like one being too loud or something, or too soft. It's also a possibility, of course. Um, yeah. Let's see. Does this look better than the first one? Yeah. She does look happy, but I don't know if that's necessarily what he's going for. We're gonna keep it at the line, I guess. So yes, why not? I'm not going to do like the stuffs that I have there. I can actually do this. Let's do a little bit of shadow. I'm not safe as color too, because you do know it's hard to show it. I like how it looks. It's like not black, but in this one. Okay, it's good to hear that you guys can both hear it correctly. That's great. I don't know whether I will keep this up to you know, so I'll just draw them in there. And I can easily move them. Okay, this is our line art for today. I think I thought it was gonna be worse. Honestly, it does have some good qualities. There are also some stuff that I see that I don't like about it, right? That I'm actually gonna change immediately because it's very weird. And it's about this thing. So it's very weird right now. On the other side, it kind of works, but on this side, it doesn't. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, better, I guess. Okay, so we're gonna call it a day at that. At 1 hour and 26 minutes of drawing this drawing. You can see that at the bottom of the iris pane. That's very nice. Maybe next stream we will continue working on this piece, or maybe work on something else, or just Genshin, Minecraft, anything. Really, if any of you have like a preference that you like to see me do, please let me know, because like sometimes it's like, oh, I very much like to draw, but maybe that's not necessarily what you guys like. because I will do like Genshin, Minecraft, and like Stardew almost every day. So yeah, if I can do that, it's fine to me as well. I'm gonna close off my drawing tablet and put it back where it belongs. Meanwhile, did you guys enjoy the stream? Anything I could change? Because I did notice I was like silent the stream, which wasn't necessarily, I was trying to talk, but I didn't really have like a subject to talk about. So that was a little bit, maybe a little bit awkward silence. I don't know if you perceived it as an awkward silence or not. If so, please let me know, because then it means that I actually really have to pay attention to whether I'm talking or not. Because like, I don't know, I do try to talk, but I feel like sometimes when it's like silent in chat and like I'm just trying, I don't really have like a subject to really talk about, and then I felt just silent. Also, don't forget to drink some water if you haven't done so already. A little water break. I was very stupid. Oh well. And we're gonna put this on. Let me see. Yay! I don't think that the stream was successful. I mean, I did do the liner that I was going to do. So I think it's fine. Actually, I think today was fine. It's not amazing. I want to game stuff and drawing stuff for not talk of a topic. I don't know. So, for example, when I play Genshin or do Minecraft, you would prefer doing or seeing me do that and like interacting with that more than like a drawing stuff. Because I do know I am going to draw. Like the last two streams were more like on the gaming side, so I more likely feel bad that I wasn't able to respond too much. To be honest, I felt bad since it was like a monologue and a dialogue. I was trying to respond, but I had to learn as well. Fair enough. Like, what I do think is, like, if the streams do get more popular, which in the end I do hope happens, like, there are more people interacting, and it's, like, easier to keep up in a conversation. And when there are, like, less people in the stream, it's, like, harder to keep finding new subjects to talk about. I think that's, like, at least I feel like that's the case. But, like, you had to study, so that's, yeah, study, school goes first, of course. I like that you were here. That's very important to me. Like, just having at least one person to talk to in chat is like amazing to me. So thank you for being here, both of you. Well, actually 3 of you, but I don't know if Impastas is still here. But if you are, thank you for joining the stream as well. It was very fun, even though you might not have felt like you wanted to talk in the chat, but that was fine. Just being there is like fun, and like at least having one person in the stream at least tells me that I'm not doing it for nothing. So yeah, that was the stream for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'm gonna call it a day, and I'm going to continue working on schoolwork or not. This very much depends on whether I'm tired enough to go to bed yet. I think I am. So then tomorrow is another day, and we'll see how it goes. I hope you guys either have a good evening or a good day, good night. I wish you guys the best of luck. And then I'm gonna call it off for today. It just depends on the topic because my English is not very good. Yeah, for me, like, when I'm speaking, I feel like my English most of the time is fine enough. But then with, like, some words, I very much struggle. Bye, everybody, and have a great day/night.